Oh,
Yo, what is up, everybody? We've got a really massive Group A banger of a match, or I should say game, between Femboys and InstinctCK. Both of these teams, excuse me, both of these teams were 4-1 in Group A, tied alongside coin flip. So we had a three-way tie for the top three seeds here, as they all kind of rock paper scissors each other. So what we decided to do was do a kind of King of the Hill setup, and we used match record amongst the whole group to break the tie. So Femboys was 8-2 against the whole group, and Coin Flip and Instinct was 8-3. So that meant Femboys was the top of the hill. And Instinct then played Coin Flip and ended up beating them in a really, really entertaining game. And here we are with now this game. So that with Instinct beating Coin Flip will be the 3 seed in Group A. And the winner of this will be the 1 seed in Group A, and the loser will be the 2 seed. So, pretty simple, pretty self explanatory for the most part. Nothing nothing too major from here. You can kind of see the Group A standings as we see it. For those that are part of the server, while we're kind of waiting for these guys to start up draft here, if you did not notice, or did not notice, yeah, we are relaunching the Rec League. So, what does that mean? The Rec League was not only the original league that got me into the server, but it is a league made for lower elo lower elo opportunities. So, um, we are starting it back up. It will be. Sorry, I was getting distracted there about chat. So, Rec League. Rec League is a lower elo league opportunity for people that want to get started in the Rec League in general, or into competitive League of Legends in general. We are launching it as a opportunity for Plat and below, with 2 exceptions for Emerald 4 only. This is Emerald 4 only. Anything above Emerald 4 will not be allowed. And after that, there is no real point system. It is just, iron up the plat. And 3-game series. We're capping it at 10 teams. And it will be fearless. So, that is what we announced today. The Battlefly will be posted in the server and activated in the coming week. Once I finish up some of the rules, I myself, CLT, will be the main contact for I forgot to change this. For the Rec League, I will be running it and basically the head figure of that. The other mods will have input and will be observing and enforcing rules, but for the most part, this venture is been tackled by myself. I have been taking a lot of the rule set and influence from our current sweat league. So if you do, um, go from sweat league to the, I'm sorry, go from the rec league to the sweat league, the transition is much easier. So it won't be so bad. Popcorn line is long. My first, yes, you are. Rurika, my dude, you can jump into this if you would like. So that's where we are at, and I assume that is the man, the myth, the legend.
Hi, hi.
What is up? This is Rurika, the mid laner for Happy Jellyfish, who was the first seed of Group C, correct? You guys are in Group C?
Correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you need the draft link?
Yes, please. If you could send it to me
Uh,
through a link chat, maybe.
yeah, I got you. So,
Gotcha. Thank you.
so yeah, we're looking at a shit ton of mid laners getting banned.
Oh,
Aurora,
wow.
Aurora, LeBlanc, Xerath, Azir, bye bye.
I'm surprised. The blue side banned LeBlanc because I'm pretty sure Good Boy is a really good LeBlanc player. You know,
Yeah,
so in that pick.
I know they share very similar play styles, and LeBlanc is like the one big highlight champ that they overlap on. So, but obviously Vi's been very big in the league so far. So Vi, get out of here. And then Jin, evidently, Femboys does not like Jin.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna pair with Varus because I know Mac plays it a lot. He can go either Letari or Hack Speaker, but I don't know. Like into Corki, I think he'd go Lethality, right?
I would tend to agree. Yeah, you would go lethality, but I feel like lethality just hasn't been producing very many wins this split.
Okay, that's what I thought. Nautilus. So he has an option to go lethality or one hit here, regardless.
Yeah. And they got the makings of something that they can kind of pivot into whatever they want. They don't have to commit the front to back
That's true.
uh, or any type of team style. Braum here. Is Braum
That's a good
really
one.
good with Corki?
I think it's good into Varus in general because you negate a lot of Varus's kit. I could be wrong though because I don't really play bot lane.
And Ivern. When I think of Ivern, I think of like hyper carry ADCs, not Corki.
Hmm.
But we've seen Arctic likes the Trundle, likes some of these fighter type top laners, so I do think Ivern goes well with that.
That's true. Um, Early Syndra pick. I'm curious to see if they're gonna ban Talia. Syndra's generally good into Talia, but maybe they can ban it just because of comfort. I don't really know what. Oh, Good Boy plays Vladimir, I think.
Yeah,
It's generally good into Syndra, but I don't know what you're trying to cook.
I can see. I don't know. I mean, you ban Vlad. There's still a chance that Corki goes mid. He does punish mages quite heavily.
I've never seen him play a Quirky, but then again, it's not like the hardest champion to pull off. Oh, I've seen him play Wei before, which is good into Syndra.
Mhm. If Hui gets resources, yeah, but I think in standard 1v1, like, Syndra can start to just outburst him. Mel.
That's
So,
an interesting ban.
yeah, I'm
Do
not.
you do you like the Cinder matchup when you're playing Mel, or is that bad?
So I think Mel's perfectly fine in lane. Like she can distance herself because she does lane like a poke mage. But I feel like the moment Mel drops W, then it's absolute like free firing for Syndra. So it's just kind
Mhm.
of how disciplined can you be with Mel W.
I
But
wonder if Pack is going Lithari just so he could build Serpent's Fang into Ivern.
mm, if that's the case and they've kind of five had that move, then I can definitely see the Mel ban a little
I
bit.
see. Yeah, you're right.
But we could be overthinking. I mean, I still think this is probably Corky mid.
You really think so?
I mean, he's so good into mages, but well, there we go. Victor.
Victor. Okay, I would say Syndra should have prior in this lane, but um, if you're not landing anything, Victor could easily walk up and just proc you with
This
Airy
I feel like this
laser.
pick makes or breaks the draft here because right now there's not the greatest champions for Ivern to play around, and Bessa would be one to play around.
I've never seen Arctic on Ambessa, but looking at his account right now, he apparently plays it. Maybe just not in Rec League.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a chance that this Gwen could flex the jungle here. So, and that
Oh,
is
that's
Gwen jungle.
hmm that was a good port pick though, because they could flex the Gwen and in the jungle or top lane.
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
re-
curious to see how. I wonder if Ambessa's gonna take electric boost here, because I've seen a lot of Ambessa players take electrocute just to survive lane into Renekton.
I think the biggest thing about Renekton here is that if he's really disciplined on the empowered W here, he can break a lot of the shielding from the side of
Hmm
Instinct here, which honestly means Varus can go lethality, but he doesn't have to spec in the Serpent's Fang until like third item.
What do you like? Which draft do you like better?
Uh
I think I would take red, to be honest.
I think red side draft is much easier to execute. I do think if blue side draft gets ahead, their snowballing is going to be really, really hard to stop.
The same thing could be said with red too, but I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, both sides are pretty snowbally. Don't get me wrong, but
hmm
like if Ivern ever gets ahead of the curve where he can get off multiple shields in a fight, redemption. Corky still scales decently well. It's not a traditional hyper carry, but I really do start to like enchanters with Mbessa quite heavily. I remember seeing somebody play Mbesso and Yumi in a couple of brawl games and be absolutely unkillable. I wonder who that was.
Yep, definitely not me. I don't play Ambessa, and I don't ever play with Yumi players.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it'll be quite interesting to see here.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I also feel like there's two different types of Ivern players. There's like the ones that play him for a shield bot and just farm, but then there's the really really advanced Iverns that can like invade, steal buffs, just be an absolute nuisance.
Or your Matthias. He plays Ivern with Malignance top
Uh,
from coin flip.
yeah, I got nothing for that one. That's up there with the Roa Orn.
the raw or
Mhm. Yeah, I think overall it's going to come down to can InstinctCK get ahead enough that they can frontline the barrage that Femboys throws at them. If they can, then I think it's really hard to kill any of those guys, and this becomes difficult. But overall, I would probably, if you made me put money down, I think I'm going with red side here.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what's going on in this middling matchup. I really believe that Syndra can get early prio and maybe they could abuse it to practice Ivern or maybe invade with Nautilus, but we'll see.
Hmm. Yep, but it's also good boy.
That's true. But it's also monk mentality. He's
Hmm.
really good in mid lane.
Yeah, both of them. Let's we got a couple of viewers. I know there's another stream going on with a tiebreaker match. So we also got another tiebreaker match later tonight.
Oh, which one is it?
It is. Let me pull it up real quick. It is Cal Poly versus For Fun at 20, and that is tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. So kind of a pretty late one. So, but I think Nexus is gonna cast that. So, so. Ah, Nexus is in the chat. He will be there for the cast. So,
Oh, he's casting it later?
yes, yes, he will. He is goaded for covering that, as well as Arpies and all the other people helping out casting this split. It's been insane. So,
Also, I'm watching this game because it's gonna decide whoever is gonna be in our bracket, right? Whoever loses this.
uh, yes. I don't have the bracket like completely memorized, but I do remember that, yeah, you have a Group A team on your side.
Yeah, we get A2, second seed of Group A.
So
So whoever loses this.
you have a chance of playing the loser of this game if they get through wild
Mm-hmm.
card. So,
Kind of tough because they're both good.
yeah. I honestly like I've said this quite a few times. Um that I feel like any team that makes the playoffs can get on just a heater run and they can make some noise. Like every team feels like in the top 12 is really good.
I agree. There's no clear favorite this split.
Yeah.
Unlike in previous split, you have a general idea who's gonna win.
Mhm. All right. Nexus, much love, man. I appreciate the break. Um, appreciate it. I'll probably be in the chat lurking around a little bit because Frozen Ace is a good friend. He's a homie, so I'll be watching that.
Yeah, he's my goat. He was my jungler in the last two splits.
Yep. Mhm. We were actually doing some history We're kind of prepping something there. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but we went back in the Battlefly and looked at some of the history of who won, some of the older splits, and I've seen Frozen Ace's name in there quite a few times.
Yeah, I think he's won twice. I think from what he told me.
Yeah, yeah, I
By
think.
the way, the loser plays Rurika. This guy.
Top 3 out of 4 for semis and all Group A watch. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. Like, every team is really good. By the way, losers plays Rurika. Okay, I just got that. What time are you at?
Wait. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I'm 102 right now.
Oh, 102? Okay, pause. Pause
Yeah.
at like 110.
Are you 110 now?
No, 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 I'm fast forwarding a little.
I'm 113, 14, 15. Let me know.
Pause. Just pause.
Okay. Let me know when you're
110,
118, okay?
111, 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright,
Gotcha.
you're good.
Okay, we see good boy. Ranking the Syndra already. He started E. He also left a ward on Raptors to check this win.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry. Do you just auto direct the camera?
Yeah, I just let directed camera
Okay.
kind of take the wheel. Though since
Alright.
you are kind of with me, I may ask you to check on like Syndra stacks or something like that.
Sure,
So,
sure. I can do that.
Yeah, because your view's not being streamed, so you can kind of freely do whatever you want. So, I'm seeing a lot of this first strike on Syndra. I'm not 100% sold on it, to be honest.
Me too. I only take it in certain matchups, but if you're confident in general, you can take it. I just think that the other runes in Inspiration 3 is pretty bad in laning, other than the pods.
Yeah.
Unlike Comet, you can take Scorch and what's that rune when you can do more damage as long as you have more health? I forgot what's it called. The Manifold Band, of course.
Yeah. I've actually
He's not having a good time mid lane though, this Syndra.
Yeah, I feel like you never ever proc first strike, especially seeing that like Good Boy took E level 1. That he's gonna make sure to always poke you the moment it comes off cooldown, so you don't get any value out of it.
It can also be good mid to late game because of the adaptive damage. But yeah, if I were to Syndra this game, I would have taken Connor.
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like if you put pressure on Victor early, there's a world for like electrocute, like Axiom Arcanist, and just go for like a really bursty build.
That is so greedy though, but I respect it.
Look, Tang showed me the light of like Lost Chapter double pen last split, and I've actually been I game with it. I mess with it.
That's what I do with Xerath, I told you earlier.
Yeah.
I take Dark Harvest and I take Axiom Arcanist.
Yeah.
But it's Xerath, so I get free mana from my passive.
Yep. But we see
Okay,
Monk.
pretty standard. Gwen did skip. Did she skip Raptors? No. Actually, I'm trolling. She started. That's why it spawned already. Good boy can freeze here. Cinder's probably gonna lose like 3 minions maybe.
Big trade up in the top lane here. Oh, we got a gank up
They're
here.
looking for top.
Yeah. But here comes Gwen. Big 2v2 here. See if they can potentially burst this Renekton. Nope, he gets
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nice Q
Doesn't
overall.
matter. It's early game Gwen. Nothing to be worried about.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Oh, wow.
Well
I
played.
guess Avalon just didn't expect that.
Very good coordination from Gwen Renekton there.
Oh, wow,
Oh.
Ambessa.
I see you, Arctic. He gets one
I don't
back.
think that's worth though, because he misses this wave.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were gonna dive him anyway, because actually Renekton had flash, so potentially that's why he made a desperate call.
Oh.
Yeah, this is rough for Syndra. No TP, no pods.
No TP, no pots, and you're down Lost Chapter to just Sapphire Crystal.
And down a level 2. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's gonna miss this. I think he just needs to suck this up and just reset. Because I don't think Nautilus can cover right now. It's pretty neutral bot lane. Oh, they're looking for bot lane play actually.
Nice hook here. Avalon's in the back foot here. Get Gwen immune to the Q. Stun coming out here on the Donbane Yasuo. Gwen ends up falling here. Oh,
this
nice
is
flash
bad for
forward.
Femboys.
Oh, Don.
Oh my. For real, man. That's my goat.
Uh-huh. 3 kills onto this Braum.
You better carry.
I mean, it is Braum. Getting an early access to, like, Locket, I think is actually super underrated here. I'm okay with Locket supports getting kills early. I mean, for as bad as the position we thought Syndra was in, he's still CSing actually pretty respectably in this lane.
I think he's just behind in XP.
Yeah. Oh, nice sidestep by good boy there.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
Oh? Oh. Thought the empowered Q plus auto would have forced Monk.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold up.
Oh,
Okay, nice bait.
Oh, the Iron Shield, though. The Iron Shield saves Good Boy from that turret shot.
As expected, top is winning with this matchup. Pretty hard for Ambessa.
Is it fair to say Ambessa kind of outscales us, though, in the mid-late game?
I don't really play. I only play Ambessa, and I don't ever get to lane against Renekton mid, so I can't really say.
Maybe Brandino's in the chat. Give us a little idea.
See Don.
Oh, nice block though by Don.
That's correct. Nice E.
Oh, that's a ballsy place to back at.
Oh, I think he's cooked. Oh, never mind.
Gets the ult out.
Yeah, Ambessa has ult too.
Has TP.
That's
This might actually be a window after this TP back for Ambessa to all in if he stays. Good boy's putting a boatload of pressure still.
Can't wait to see that no magic mantle from Monk Mentality. Honestly, I would have instead of getting another amplifying tone. Oh my god, this is rough. I feel like he hasn't missed his E in lane.
Eclipse getting all in here. Don getting a stun. Nice E to block the Q shot here. And Ashes is going to fall down the Eclipse. Well
I wonder
played.
if Gwen is gonna commit here, knowing they
You
don't
got
have
Renekton's
cooldowns in the wall.
ganking mid here, actually, if you look at the mini-map.
Looks like Good Boy is dead. Yeah, he is.
Oh, Avalon ends up face-checking. Don't ban
Should be
Yasuo
fine.
here.
He has flash.
Yep. Inferno did give up a wave for that. He still had the Eclipse ready to go. Embesso has a free cheater recall, gets Eclipse here. 3 grubs go over to Femboys here, which I think is pretty big if Gwen ever gets into a position to split. They end up getting the first dragon here. Oh. We got the first item coming out here for Good Boys. Get the Blackfire Torch. I know you're a pretty big fan of that one.
Yes, it's just really good because I feel like Ludens is pretty weak.
They all in Eclipse, use both ults on him, but Don puts the E up, blocks the Q. And Ashes
Yeah, it's
may
really
actually...
rough.
He flashes out of that.
Don is pretty good though. He's not just burning his E.
Oh Lord, Monk. I'm impressed that he's like this even in CS with this much pressure, honestly. Ooh, big heal by Inferno.
Good Boy is only ahead by 40 gold.
Avalon here. Oh, Inferno with the flash
nice
all in.
By Inferno.
Daisy can put up a fight here. Inferno's just super fast, actually. Oh, Daisy ends up falling here, so Inferno's in a pretty good spot here.
He can even kill this
Ivern. Lord, Inferno, my dude.
Oh my god.
Big croc.
That is a problem in the top lane.
Yeah. That is a problem. Yeah. Every empowered W, Inferno got value out of breaking somebody's shield in all of those trades, so he played that like insanely well. We see what looks to be Luden's start here. Actually, wait.
I think he's skipping. He's going Storm Surge.
Yeah, he's going a Lost Chapter in the Storm Surge here. Which he kind of talked about that on stream when you subbed for him.
Yeah, I think he's done it before, right?
Yeah.
And I think it did get buff. Storm Surge?
Yeah.
Oh, we see an all-in.
Trade of ults mid, yeah. Yeah, this is where I think like Monk is going to be able to kind of start to push back a little here. Yeah, Brandino, you missed a really good 1v1 out of Inferno, and then when Avalon showed up afterwards, he ended up 1v1ing the Ivern here. So,
this is an angle for
Don I don't think has his E here.
Eclipse?
Oh, Eclipse! Well played there. Okay. Oh my lord, Gwen things happening here. Good boy, though, coming up river.
They can play this. Mbessa is ult.
Yeah.
I don't think he... Yeah, they're just out.
This is a tale of
But
two
damn,
sides of the map here. You got the top side of the map for Femboys popping off with this Croc being 4-0. But man,
I kind of got worried about that bot lane fight. I thought Nautilus and Varus were gonna win that, but Eclipse came in clutch.
the crits and just the straight up flash ult Q auto from Eclipse.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Mac had sums, but I guess he did. He just didn't react.
So we're gonna see what happens here. It's gonna see. Basically, it's gonna kind of be an Eclipse versus Inferno mid game here. Well, Varus did complete one item here. Corky's halfway to, I believe that's Triforce, yeah. That he's looking to get done. Both supports on Locket. So. And this will give the objective feats over to the side of Femboys here. But big fight started out of Ashes. Good boy and Avalon kind of separate from the team. Ashes looks like he's going to go down. Gwen just snipping up Good boy here and Avalon.
That's not really good.
And that's a double kill going over. Feats of Strength still out there right now. I think first turret. Yeah. The Rift Herald gets first turret bot lane, and that's full Feats of Strength going over to Instinct here. And I mean, this game is only separated by 300 gold here. This might be the closest gold graph I've seen at 15 minutes, this whole split.
It's just that unfortunate. Renekton is 2,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, but
Eclipse is 1,500, and Don is 1,000 ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that triple kill.
So it's going to come down to this bot lane here. Nice empowered W to block Arctic Shield here.
Oh my god.
Oh. Avalon took a boatload of damage from Monk.
I think he's dead.
But Monk is going to end up falling here. And that's a shutdown going over to Good Boy. That's the last person you want to see get accelerated. Oh, we see... Oh, Ashes.
Nice hook by Ashes.
Yeah.
Very well played.
Oh, Don going on Mac here.
Mac is no flash. He has to be dead.
Corky.
Dang, I guess this game is going to be bot side versus top side.
Yeah. Gwen Renekton versus basically Victor Corky with a little bit of Braum mixed in it.
Who would you take? If you were to pick?
I'm probably leaning towards the bot side of Instinct only because of the Braum. Like, it's hard to get through Braum if he's really disciplined.
I feel like if... Okay, wait, he has no ulti. Be out. Yeah.
I also do think the empowered boots play a big factor here, because upgraded Lucidity boots give you so much movement speed on cooldown. Oh, Good boy. Are you just TPing right there? Oh no.
Yeah, wait, what is this?
Okay, they were not on the same page with that double TP. I literally thought Good boy was TPing to that minion.
I honestly thought it was Syndra TP.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's
something.
that's going on the blooper reel. I might send that to Mono.
Is he actually doing bloopers now?
No. Okay, I absolutely love this Cosmic Drive pickup by Victor here. Like, movement speed is super key to stay away from the front line.
I agree.
Yeah. So we'll see if what he goes third. I'm assuming it's going to be Leandry's. But wait, look at this Gwen build, by the way. Lichbane, Shadow Flame.
I don't really know. I don't know about this, but I mean, it's working, so I can't really complain.
all the coin flip guys are like, why didn't they do that against us? Oh man, I love all the love here. Oh, Eclipse getting caught out here by Gwen. Oh, Don
Wait,
Don!
nice by Don Don.
Don Don! Holy shit!
That's really well played by Don Don.
Oh my lord!
That's how you play support.
That's the first team support right there. Oh, but Good Boy kind of walking into everything. Don Don again!
Oh my god, this brought me. He's Letty Smith.
Oh man, Don Don smurfed that whole fight there for Instinct.
I'm pretty sure if Eclipse died there, it would be an insta loss. Because
Yes.
Gwen, she was untouched that fight until Don Don flashed
Flash
and helped Eclipse.
Well, he Flash W-E'd and E'd the third proc of the ult from Gwen to block all of that damage. Oof, what a play by Don Don there throughout that whole fight, man. He wants this 1 seed here.
Oh, poor Ivern.
Yeah.
Can't auto the blue buff.
Yeah.
Do you have to put your passive first before you can smite it?
Yes.
Oh,
Actually, wait, no, I don't think so. I think he could have smited there. You're talking about one of my least played champions is Ivern, so I'm not.
I've never played Ivern, even in ARAMs. Oh, is Inferno
Oh, Verisalt down. Inferno gonna get stunned up here and gets shut down by Good Boy. Oh, this is a big fight here. Oh, Monk mentality.
Massive. Wow,
Oh, here comes the redemption. And overall, Ivern just carried this fight with the redemption. Arctic ulting in the backline and a triple kill coming out of Eclipse here. Monk playing the press R build and got it past Don Don's shield on the Good Boy.
Yeah, that was surprising. I thought he was out on Good Boy.
Oh, and then Dragon into Otacon here is a massive pickup. For once, like, we see this game start to kind of break open and get a little momentum here. Instinct up 1,000. A little under 1,000. What's that? That's 600? God, I figured it was more than that, actually. But 2 items by Ivern. Oh, upgraded the boots for Good Boy. Love that.
He's also going Death Cap third.
Okay.
Dude, can I just say, Don has been playing these fights really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Don Don. I mean, the fight there in the like upper river area in the jungle, he basically carried that fight.
I agree.
So, yeah, we seen the bot side of the map for InstinctCK coming in clutch here. That big pick on Inferno there at the beginning of the fight. Oh, we see Good Boy potentially getting picked out. Ghost coming out here.
Unless Don Don.
Oh, Don Don again! He doesn't save him.
No, not again. They can kill
Eclipse.
Gwen here.
Eclipse gets Gwen. Ash is coming out. Oh lord, that damage from Monk. Okay. All right, I see you, Syndra. Inferno though, kind of split pushing his bot lane.
Inferno's just taking his bot tower.
He's got 3 grubs, so I don't think this is.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's terrible. Don Don going with the Knight's Vow here to try and protect people, even without the E. Mac ghost bleeding away. Okay. It's a 3-item quirky Triforce Essence Reaver Trinity. Oh my.
Victor's gonna have his death cap soon.
Yeah, I think he's got this wave here. He's on 500 gold, so yeah, about 3 waves. He gets death cap here, which is good. He's gonna get at least 2 waves for free here before Monk challenges on the 3rd one. Ivern's in the area, so he's clear to get this 3rd wave and get death cap. So, next dragon up in 2.5. We'll just see who has position for this, because I still think uh, Monk can blow somebody up, even through Don Don's locket.
He's looking,
Yeah.
but Good Boy's baiting.
Oh, the sidestep.
No, that's
Oh,
not
that's
good.
not fair. Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
Inferno TP?
Yeah. So that gives Arctic some time to push bot lane. Femboys are countering with a push mid here. Femboys does have 3 grubs, so you gotta respect the push there. The posture and the dive Inferno. Inferno was out, but then went back into the turret.
Wait, Good Boy dead?
No.
He's out.
Oh.
Wow, he lived.
Man.
This is really good for Femboys, though. They got 2 towers already.
Yep.
They could get 1 more. Can they?
I think they do
here. With Lich Bane.
Oh, Mac could potentially fall? Nope.
They have to run up here.
Good Boy with the TP behind here. He's got full death cap for this fight as well. Avalon's behind. Ashes is going to fall. If they pick off this Gwen, this is potential Baron here. They're looking for it. Don Don's posturing. Gwen does not have Ghost up either.
I think she's out. Oh, nice dodge.
Oh. Alright, nice E by Monk. Yasuo is... Oh, Lord, that healing.
Wait, hold up.
He falls out.
Monk did...
Syndra no R, so she's going to fall here. And that's enough. Redemption is available, so that's enough for Baron here. And Instinct
they may have overstayed their welcome with that mid push.
Yeah, but I think, though, they had to defend themselves from Arctic. I think him throwing himself in there equally forced them to stay a little bit more.
It's unfortunate that Mac missed his ult.
Yeah.
I feel like if he didn't, that wouldn't have happened.
And they're really attacking this immobile AD carry and Mac these last couple fights as well. But Renekton now on 3 items. That's pretty massive. Ooh, we see Shirelli coming out by Avalon there. Oh, we got Seekers coming out from Good Boy. I love it.
It's just really hard to play these fights if you're a Femboy.
Yeah.
Because of Don Don and they have flashes, the carries.
Instinct has done a really, really just absolute wonderful job this game of like daring Femboys to walk in Fog of War. Like they're always getting to these spots that feels like a touch earlier, and they're punishing them for Fog. Because Renekton's so far ahead, he's put into this environment where he's got a split push, but yet he's also the only one that can walk in Fog of War. So it's like really weird. Oh, Ashe is going for the hook here. Good Boy pops the Seeker's arm guard. Ult's out. Has the E on Monk. Here comes potentially a Gwen moment here. Oh my lord, Gwen. Oh, that's the glass cannon Gwen build. Avalon didn't burn Redemption there. It might still have been a cooldown. He uses it here for the push. Arctic gets a turret bot lane, so that's 2 full turrets and an inhib. Oh, potentially, yeah, Good Boy's gone. Avalon ends up taking the turret. Eclipse potentially out.
Shutdown.
Arctic may throw himself in here. Oh, nice flash stun from Monk there. And that's a shutdown.
What can they get here other than shutdowns?
I mean, the shutdowns are big enough. They're 2k gold now down. They get about another 2 minutes, roughly, of farming super minions mid. So we start to see that this Syndra, if they get to a 3rd item here, I think she starts to really, really pop somebody.
Yeah, that Victor got one tapped.
Yeah.
Does she have execute yet? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, that's really good there. Full void. I'm not a fan of the void staff here. There's little to no MR that you're penning through.
Yeah, I would just go Shadow Flame.
Yeah. Oh, and we see probably the biggest pickup of items here for Femboys off that whole push and shutdowns. So we now see Serpent's Fang out for Mac. Check Serpent's Fang stacks. Here we go. Oh, he's had Serpent's Fangs for a while there. Either that or that one fight he cleaved 2k worth of shielding. So, I did not notice the Serpent's Fang earlier. So, but Good Boy now sitting on Zanya, so he does have a stasis button.
When's about to hit Dead Cap too? Not Dead Cap. Whatchamacallit? Void Staff. There you go.
I just don't know what I think about this Void Staff here from either side.
I think the Gwen one is okay, but I would definitely build Shadow Flame instead on Syndra. Oh,
Avalon tank. Ashes not getting much value out of that ult here. That's a pretty big ult to actually lose here. Oh, don't ban Yasuo getting stopped here. Nexus is saying, yeah, 2k in just that one fight. Oh my lord!
Wait, Don?
Don E, though, saving Eclipse from the Syndra ult. And here's Eclipse just kind of front to backing this.
Good boy's untouched, though.
Oh! Arctic in the back here. Ashes is going to fall. Inferno's going to fall.
Oh, Binky misses stun. I think that's it.
I do think that's an end angle there.
Wow. Well played by Don.
Don yet again, just throwing up the Braum E in front of Syndra. And yeah, this looks like this is going to be InstinctCK taking the #1 seed, with Femboys going to the #2 seed in Group A, and Coin Flip, who is so graciously joined us in the chat, is the 3rd seed overall here for Group A. What a back and forth game.
That was a good game.
That was an insane game to watch.
Yeah, Don 1v9 this game, to be honest.
Yeah, that
they just blocked those Syndra ults.
That was just massive.
And then he hit a 3-man ult after.
Yeah, we see Good Boy's damage was absolutely nutty here, but the one I want to see is damage taken here. Don. Oh, Lord. Get rid of the healing, shielding. It's damage taken. Don taking 22k worth of damage here. More than even the Mbessa. Sorry, just a touch shy of Mbessa here. But, yeah, Don went off. Self-mitigated damage. Mitigated 33k worth of damage. Woohoo, buddy.
He's all-stars for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, what a performance by Don here. So, man, this amount of teams in Group A, these top 3, man, are going to be insane to deal with in playoffs.
Well, I guess we're having Femboys in our bracket.
Yeah. Yep. I will start to fill out the bracket and at least help get that started a little bit. I believe there is another tiebreaker played on Sunday, so we should have the bracket out either Sunday night or like early Monday morning, so we can give teams the ample amount of time to play. I'm not 100% sure the status on the other tiebreaker series, so go check that out.
Do you want me to spoil you between Scorch and Froggy?
No, I'd rather not. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
I know it went to Game 3, but I'm gonna go watch that Game 3. But appreciate our pies catching that one, and then one of the other goats of the server, the split, Mr. Nexus, will be covering the late night game on the Twitch. Again, appreciate it there. I will probably be lurking around in the chat a little bit. You never know if I feel up to it, I might join Nexus in like draft talk and let him just cover the game. So, but Rurika, man, thanks for joining, man. It's the first time you've actually
Thank
joined the
you.
cast, I think.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you didn't catch any strays from the chat. Like you left yours just safe.
Up to you. Let's be honest. You're the only one who's flaming me, if not Julia.
Look, your team flames you. You're used to it.
Yeah, that's why I joined the stream to distract you from flaming me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
It did work out, I guess.
No, it worked out. It worked out. I haven't talked about your fizz yet. Oh, wait. No, but nothing but love, bro. I appreciate the join. It
All right.
definitely feels
Thank
better
you,
with
man.
two
Thank you for
people. So,
having me. Have a good
enjoy.
night.
Yep, enjoy your week off, and we'll see you in playoffs, brother.
All right, see ya. Peace.
Peace. And there we go. That is Femboys falling to InstinctCK, getting their revenge because Femboys end up 2-0ing Instinct. Now note, neither team was at full lineups. They both have subs in the mid lane. So if I taken anything away from these tiebreakers outside of Group A's teams are like super talented, super goated, it's the fact that in these tiebreaker games, Group A teams, they had zero subs. They played at full strength. These guys wanted to play these games like they're absolute just troopers, and they were super easy to coordinate and work with. When we discussed tiebreakers, they played a game the very next day, like they were ready to go. So, much love to the Group A teams. I think I've casted them the most this split, but even then, I've known Instinct and Coinflip. They joined us last split, so I got to cover a lot of them. Brandino even sent my top laner to the Shadow Realm. Week 1, the last split. I won't forget that. But, you know, overall, these three teams are super talented. And I just can't wait to get playoffs started here. So, join our boy Nexus here at 11 p.m. Eastern. I think it's 8 p.m. Pacific for a tiebreaker match. And yeah, and then okay, yeah, Ninja Turts didn't make play. Ninja Turts is goated. Like they took every team in Group A to their limits and just couldn't get a win. Um, there's several teams in the league that only got one win, and no one wants to challenge Ninja Turts for that top spot for a one-win team. I don't. So, uh, yeah, Ninja Turts, we're all voting for you guys to come back. They're absolutely great, and yeah, let's see if they could come back and turn this whole league on their heads again. So, shout out to Coinflip in the chat. Glad to see you guys coming out supporting your fellow group mates there, and for those that got any questions for me about the newly announced Rec League, we are probably starting it mid-June. I think we're eyeballing June 22nd as week 1, but we might play around with the dates. Let's just see after we get Battlefly out there how everything stacks up. If you got any questions, please feel free to send it my way. I'm basically the main point of contact for that, as the other mods are playing through playoffs and tiebreakers and everything else. So we're gonna give this a go, relaunch the Rec League, and overall give a lot of people places to play in this server, which is what I think's needed here. So shout out to everybody that I've reached out to with input on that, and yeah, we'll see you guys throughout the week for the rest of the tiebreakers, and if not, next week we should have a Midwest Weekly. We're debating about doing that live, so you Coinflip guys maybe can come on and troll us or talk about your round 1 matchup. And got a lot of stuff going on, so appreciate the love. Glad everybody that tuned in, and do